at my car, spending my money. I cannot smile with no degree. Okay, Max Holloway and Calvin Kattar. I mean, what else can you say about the fight? Um, Calvin Kattar is a warrior. I mean, obviously, he's a warrior. Um, Pretty much got beat up. I mean, that's pretty much, spoiler alert. Pretty much got beat up. Um, but the hands, and don't get me wrong, I was even on the hype that Calvin Kattar was one of the best boxers, just because of his form. I mean, his form and the way he throws punches is just sharp. But when Max Holloway, I mean, I don't know if he was just working on like shadow boxing the whole time, but I mean, just the footwork for Max Holloway alone. But he's always kind of had that footwork as far as him boxing. But Calvin Kattar, man, for taking that whipping and still throwing, you know what I'm saying? Still just throwing and not getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Throwing wildly, but still kind of controlled. There's a soldier, man. That's what I'm talking about. If I'm going out like a fighter, I want to go out like him. You understand what I'm saying? All of you should want to too. But anyways, Max Holloway is just on another level, man. I didn't say this because I haven't made a video in a while. I know it's been a long time. But even like in my past things about Max Holloway, and I may have mentioned him a couple times in other videos previous to this one. Max Holloway, I don't see anybody beating him. But anyway, in the Holloway title fight, the first one, Holloway, I mean, you could say it was 50-50, so it was a draw, so I think he should have still held on to the title. I mean, it could have went to him, that's fine. But in the second fight, he proved that he outscored the champion in the second fight. So don't know why he doesn't have the belt now, but of course, you know how the judging goes as far as the UFC. I mean, it can be like that, so you have to leave it out of the judges' hands, and that's what made me mad. I thought he left it out of the judges' hands, meaning that he outscored him. He was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Put his hands up like, you know I won. Everybody knew he won. Like, okay, he got it. But they still didn't give it to him, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they got some issue against, Max Holloway because he had the title for so long. They're just trying to keep the division hot. I don't know. Everything's always politics. But as far as right now, Max Holloway is number one. Sorry, Holloway is still number two, in my opinion. Best hands in the division, obviously. But I want to go ahead and say the UFC, because as far as like the lighter guys like Demetrius Johnson and the way he used to technically strike, and then you got all the way up to like light heavyweight, which is like John Jones, and I'm trying to think of heavyweight who's really technical, and I used to think that Fabricio Werdum was pretty technical, because most of them are either just brawlers, somewhat boxers, something like that. And I used to think Fabricio Werdum was kind of the closest you can say. Between Fabricio Werdum, which is one of my favorite heavyweights, and then you got Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez mixed it up, so with his mixing up, I think he was pretty technical. But as far as like matching Demetrius Johnson, I think, you know what I'm saying, when you put the sandwich in the middle, I think you kind of get Max Holloway, which is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I like the Diaz brothers and stuff like that, but when you put them in, it's kind of hard. But I've been on the Blessed era since even before he even got the title, because I've always liked his demeanor. He's kind of, I'm a Ninja Turtle guy. You know what I'm saying? So as far as him wearing that thing around his head, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what they call those things. Ain't that bad for me saying I'm a ninja and I like ninjas, but I forget the band that you put around your head. But anyways, he has that, right? So immediately he was, my guy from the jump. But now I feel like this is gonna put everybody else back on the Max Holloway bandwagon, and I don't necessarily like it. I don't necessarily like it. I'm not gonna lie, but because I like to have my fighters and be like, yeah, see, I told you. But I think everybody kind of like to do that, so everybody should be on the Max Holloway train anyway. Max Holloway, I mean, just from what you can see on the internet, I'm not gonna sit up here and say he's whatever. I don't know him personally. All day, one day, I would like to meet him. But he's an exceptional dude, and he got the hands to back it up, and he don't talk much, he just walk, you know what I'm saying? That's, if I don't know, if that ain't a samurai or a ninja or a warrior or whatever you want to call it, man, that's what we do. So, you know what I'm saying? Respect to you, Max Holloway, because you did that. you did that. Calvin Kattar, you did your thing. But Max Holloway, I mean, what else can you say? You got to give it up to him. You got to give it up to him. And the way that he was talking that trash, while he was beating him up, and he was like, I'm the best boxer in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? While he's ducking, I'm the best boxer in the UFC. Like, what? Who do that? I mean, I know everybody like tripping over it now, but I've seen people actually do that in real fights. But them, you know what I'm saying? Them people had them things. You know what I'm saying? People that they, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might mess around and do that in one of my fights, but you know, I gotta fight somebody who already kind of knows his hands. But anyway, that's a different story. I won't go there because I'm not just trying to look for fighting people. But that was some G shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the best boxer in the UFC, and punched him right in his face, and then kept ducking him while he was still looking at the judges. I mean, not the judges. Daniel Cormier and I forget who it was. I forget that bald head dude's name. But that was hard. It was hard. So if he didn't prove it to you, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm teaching you, man. Find out. Peace.